Greetings, Manchester City supporter. Welcome to another video from your favorite news channel about the citizens. Before we begin, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you won't miss any updates about the world of football, especially about our Manchester City. Recently, City fans have been facing an unexpected period of challenges. After years of dominating English and European football, Pep Guardiola's team has gone through a 7-match winless streak. The situation worsened with a painful defeat to Liverpool at Anfield, which exposed weaknesses in the squad and highlighted the urgent need for changes. With many key players now in their 30s, it's evident that City needs renewal. But how can this be done strategically? Let's analyze the options being considered and how the club can return to winning ways. Recently, Rodri, City's midfielder and the 2024 Ballon d'Or winner, has been vocal in interviews, sharing his thoughts on the team's future and potential reinforcements. During a sports gala in Spain, he surprised many by mentioning the name of Nico Williams, a young prospect from Athletic Bilbao and his teammate in the Spanish national team. For Rodri, Williams would be the perfect signing for Manchester City. He highlighted the forward's talent and ability to perform under pressure, as demonstrated during the 2024 Euros. "I would bring him to City right now, no doubt. It would be incredible to have him in our squad to face the challenges of the season," said Rodri. Williams, only 22 years old, was one of the stars of Euro 2024 and is currently valued at an impressive $72 million. Despite interest from giants such as Real Madrid, Barcelona, and PSG, Athletic Bilbao has managed to hold on to him so far. But could City join the race for this young star? In addition to Nico Williams, other names have been speculated as potential signings for City. Two players in particular have drawn attention: Jamal Musiala and Joshua Kimmich, both from Bayern Munich. Musiala, regarded as one of the brightest talents in world football, is an attacking midfielder with immense technical skill and creativity. During Euro 2024, his performances were even praised by İlkay Gündoğan, a former City player. Meanwhile, Kimmich is known for his versatility and leadership, qualities that could bring stability to City's midfield. However, Bayern are confident in renewing the contracts of both players, making a potential transfer more difficult. Even so, City's management continues to monitor the situation, exploring alternatives to strengthen the squad in January. Another name gaining traction behind the scenes is Martin Zubimendi, a midfielder from Real Sociedad. Rodri also praised the player, pointing to him as an ideal solution to reinforce City's defensive midfield. At 24, Zubimendi is considered one of the most consistent defensive midfielders in La Liga and has been essential to Real Sociedad's strong form. His release clause, estimated at $51 million, makes the transfer financially viable. However, would he be willing to leave his boyhood club to join City as early as January? If City managed to sign Zubimendi, he could provide the balance needed in midfield, especially in matches where Rodri is unavailable. With rumors about potential reinforcements circulating, the big question is, should City focus on established players like Kimmich or take a chance on young prospects like Nico Williams and Zubimendi? Moreover, the team's performance without Rodri has been alarming, revealing the Spanish midfielder's critical importance. Guardiola, renowned for his ability to reinvent teams, now faces the challenge of revitalizing the squad and restoring fans' confidence. The January transfer window is traditionally a tough period, but surprises can always happen. Manchester City have the financial power to compete with any club, and with Pep Guardiola at the helm, they remain an attractive destination for elite players. Could we see Nico Williams at the Etihad? Or perhaps Zubimendi and Kimmich joining the squad to bring balance and versatility? One thing is certain: City fans are eager for changes that could mark the start of a new era of success. Pep Guardiola has built an extraordinary legacy at Manchester City. Since his arrival, the team has not only become a national powerhouse, but has also conquered Europe, culminating in the long-awaited Champions League victory. However, like all dominant teams, City now faces a natural period of transition. Cycles in football are relentless, and even the best teams must renew themselves to remain competitive. This transition, though expected, has placed Guardiola in a challenging position. How can he balance the experience of veterans with the enthusiasm of new talents? Rodri is a clear example of how Guardiola's philosophy shapes players in the long term. Signed to be a pillar in midfield, he is now one of the best in the world in his position. His 2024 Ballon d'Or recognition is proof of this. But what does this mean for the future? The answer may lie in selecting the right reinforcements. Players like Nico Williams and Zubimendi not only have talent but also the developmental profile that Guardiola values. The question is, will City be able to attract these talents in an increasingly competitive market? Nico Williams is not just a prospect. He has already proven he can shine at the highest level. At only 22, the athletic Bilbao forward possesses impressive speed, quick dribbling, and decision-making ability in crucial moments that few players his age have. In Euro 2024, Williams was essential to Spain's campaign, helping the team secure the title with decisive assists and goals in critical moments. His ability to play both on the wings and more centrally offers tactical versatility, something Guardiola appreciates in his attacking players. If Nico were to join City, he could fill a gap left by the inconsistency of some attacking players. Could he be the missing piece to revitalize the team's offensive creativity, or would his adaptation to English football take time? Moreover, the cost of such a signing cannot be ignored. Valued at $72 million, Nico represents a significant investment. However, considering his potential and age, this could be the type of gamble City needs to take, especially during a period of renewal. Rodri's influence at City extends far beyond his role on the pitch. He is a natural leader, capable of controlling the game's tempo, organizing the team, and more recently, even suggesting potential reinforcements to the management. Whether praising Nico Williams or recommending Martin Zubimendi as an option for midfield, Rodri demonstrates a deep understanding of the team's needs. He knows that he cannot carry the weight of being City's backbone alone for much longer. In recent matches, Rodri's absence has exposed weaknesses in the team. Without him, City lost composure in midfield and became defensively vulnerable. This highlights the need for reinforcements who can not only complement him but also replace him when necessary. While names like Williams, Zubimendi, Musiala, and Kimmich dominate discussions, the market offers other interesting options. For instance, recent rumors suggest City's interest in Premier League players already familiar with the league's physical and fast-paced style. Declan Rice, now at Arsenal, was previously a target for City. Although it is unlikely that Arsenal would let their star midfielder go, the interest in players with similar characteristics shows the club's priority to strengthen midfield. Another name circulating is Florian Wirtz of Bayer Leverkusen. The young German is a creative midfielder capable of playing in various offensive roles. His ability to create chances and finish plays could add a new dimension to City's attack. What all these names have in common is their youth and potential for development. Guardiola seems keen to invest in the future while keeping City competitive in the present. While transfer speculation is exciting, City's immediate priority is simple: to start winning again. The 7-match winless streak has not only hurt team morale, but also raised doubts about the current squad's ability to compete at the highest level. Guardiola will need to make tactical and motivational adjustments to regain the winning spirit. This includes finding creative solutions to issues like the reliance on Rodri and the lack of consistency in attack. Fans are hopeful that January will bring reinforcements, but until then, the current squad must show resilience. The coming month will be crucial in determining whether City can still challenge for the Premier League title this season. The future of Manchester City is full of possibilities. With Pep Guardiola at the helm, the club remains one of the most attractive destinations for elite players. However, to maintain this position, City must act swiftly in the transfer market and ensure their signings align with the club's long-term objectives. Will we see Nico Williams at the Etihad, bringing his energy and creativity to the attack, or will Zubimendi be chosen to reinforce the midfield and provide the necessary stability? One thing is certain: City's future success depends on how they navigate this transitional moment. One of the most striking aspects of Manchester City's recent success is their meticulous planning. From the youth academy to major signings, everything is designed to align with Pep Guardiola's vision of the game. However, as the squad ages and new European powerhouses emerge, it is essential for the club to continue investing not only in established talents, but also in promising young players. The example of Erling Haaland, who joined City as a rising star, is emblematic. The Norwegian striker quickly became one of the biggest names in world football, breaking records and defining matches. Could Nico Williams or Jamal Musiala play similar roles in their respective positions? Additionally, the club faces the challenge of balancing investments in new signings with the development of homegrown talent. Youngsters like Nico Williams, one of City's academy prospects, have already shown potential to occupy important positions in the future. Will City focus more on their academy, or will they continue seeking external solutions? The arrival of new players can revitalize a team, but it also brings challenges. How can players like Nico Williams or Martin Zubimendi be integrated into a squad already packed with stars? Dressing room chemistry and tactical understanding on the pitch are crucial factors for success. For instance, Rodri, despite being one of the best defensive midfielders in the world, took time to adapt to Guardiola's demanding style. Today, he is indispensable, but this transition required patience and hard work. If Nico Williams joins City, he will not only need to adapt to English football, but also understand Guardiola's specific demands. The same logic applies to Zubimendi or any other potential signing. Moreover, internal competition could motivate the current squad to raise their game. Players like Jack Grealish and Phil Foden, who have had inconsistent performances this season, may feel pressured to improve with the arrival of new talents. The battle for supremacy in European football has never been more intense. Clubs such as Real Madrid, Barcelona, Bayern Munich, and Paris Saint-Germain continue to invest heavily to dominate the international stage. For City, this means there is no room for error in the upcoming transfer window. Real Madrid, for instance, signed Jude Bellingham, one of the best young players in the world, and immediately reaped the rewards. PSG, despite their recent struggles, remains an attractive destination for global stars. In this context, the possibility of Nico Williams joining one of these European giants represents a real threat to City. If Guardiola and the management do not act quickly, they could miss the chance to secure a talent who could make a difference in competitions like the Champions League. At the same time, City must contend with the fact that other Premier League clubs, such as Arsenal and Liverpool, are also on the rise. The battle is not just international. Competition within the English league itself is fiercer than ever. Manchester City's fans have always been a fundamental pillar of the club's success. Whether at matches in the Etihad Stadium or traveling to support the team in international competitions, the supporters play a crucial role. Now, more than ever, the club needs the unconditional backing of its fans. Recent struggles on the pitch may discourage some, but it is precisely in these moments that the connection between the team and its supporters must strengthen. The presence of new players like Nico Williams would not only bring technical impact, but also revitalize the enthusiasm of the fans. After all, nothing excites supporters more than seeing their club investing in talents who can shape the team's future. Additionally, engagement on social media and active participation in campaigns promoted by the club help create a positive atmosphere. Guardiola frequently praises City's fans for their role in the team's success, and this moment will be no different. Regardless of what happens this season, Manchester City must start planning for the future now. The January transfer window will be crucial, but the summer of 2025 could prove even more decisive. With players like Kevin De Bruyne entering the final stages of their careers and others facing physical challenges, City must identify worthy successors. Nico Williams and Zubimendi are just two options in a vast market, but the coming months will reveal the club's priorities. Furthermore, next season will be an opportunity for City to reaffirm their dominance, both in England and Europe. To do so, the team must be prepared to compete on all fronts with a refreshed squad and a winning mentality. Manchester City fans, we've reached the end of this epic video, where we explored every detail of transfer speculations and the future possibilities for our beloved club. Now we want to hear from you. What are your expectations for City in the upcoming transfer windows? Do you believe Nico Williams or Zubimendi are the missing pieces for the team to return to the top? Or do you think other areas should be prioritized? Leave your thoughts in the comments, share your ideas, and show that City's fans are the most engaged in world football. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications to stay updated. Together, let's continue following every step of Manchester City on their path to more glory. A big hug, and see you in the next video.